here it comes, Tyler. Nicholi Rogatkin's final run.
The final rider, the final stop of the 2018 season. The only person who can secure the Triple Crown of Crankworks. Looking smooth so far. What else is he going to possibly cram into this run? I can't imagine. Coming into the first jump. Front cork 1080, perfect to pedals, double backflip. So far, this run looking even cleaner than run number one. Getting that double backflip. Backflip tuck no hander. That was a straight backflip in run number one. Front flip tuck no hander. That was a straight front flip in run number one. He is cranking everything up here in run number two. 1, 2, 3. Triple tail whip. Coming into the last feature, his last chance to secure the Triple Crown of Crankworks. Backflip bar spin in. Another improvement. Double tail whip. Perfect.
Nicholi Rogatkin stopping his run and improving on his first run with all the pressure on the judges.
Oh man, look at him go. He's been having the season of his life.
Wow, look at the sportsmanship here. Brett Reeder respecting the game of Nicholi Rogatkin.
So I counted 3 things that he improved on over run number one right there.
Nicholi Rogatkin's face, let's hear it.
How did that feel?
That was absolutely unreal. Being the last guy to drop. I just wanted to put on a show for these people. Last thing I wanted to do was crash, and yeah, I made it down here, so damn, I'm stoked.
That was an absolutely amazing run. Let's just see what the judges have to say.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Michaela. That is the big question right now. All the pressure on Nicholi Rogatkin about 2 minutes ago. Now all the pressure on the judges.
They do not have an easy job. How did he have more in the tank? He's crammed so much in run number one. Sticking with that front cork 1080 there. He calls it the twister. Unfathomable how he could possibly have that on such lock. Getting it perfect. We saw him doing it in practice even.
Watch him take some pedals here. I wasn't sure if he was going to have enough speed for this double backflip.
He cleaned that double flip up with a little bit more amplitude, making it look a little bit more fluid than run number one, putting it down perfect to pedals. And then we saw him just adding bar spins, adding tuck no handers in places where there were straight tricks before. Right there, backflip tuck no hander. That was a straight backflip run number one. Front flip tuck no hander. He knows he's got to get over 2 points to beat Brett Reeder with a 94.25. Nicholi sitting in the 92s. So cranking things up, adding more combos, and still sticking with that double tail up off the final kokanee drop.
Oh, wow. We're receiving word that the scores are in. Will we have a Triple Crown or will we have a 2-time Joyride winner? What will the story be? Where will this score land? Nicholi Rogatkin goes in the lead and wins the competition and the Triple Crown of Stroke Style.
His first time winning Red Bull Joyride, winning all 3 things, the whole tour, the Triple Crown.
Oh, man, you have got to be kidding me. Oh, we said earlier you can't script this, but now with the fairy tale ending, celebrating with a nice, cool kokanee. Michaela, let's hear some more from Nicholi Rogatkin.
You just made
I can't believe it. I just want to thank all my boys here for just believing in me and, telling me all this week that I could do this and that this was possible. And I believed in that myself and made the run happen. So, it's probably the best moment of my life right now.
Woo!
Yes, oh man, Nicholi Rogatkin, you made everybody here so happy. It's insane how much pressure was on this guy's shoulders, and he was able to
Next year. But right now, look at this guy.
Well, the Triple Crown trophy finally gets to leave Darren Kinnaird's garage. And I've seen where Nicholi Rogatkin room, but it is going to be a huge night in Whistler, British Columbia today as Vladimir Rogatkin celebrates with his son, accomplishing the unthinkable. Wow, well, without a doubt, the best Red Bull Joyride.
He didn't want to give it away to this guy right here. He made him work for it. Nicholi Rogatkin showing how much of a competitor he is. He always has more in the tank, able to steal the elusive Triple Crown.
Well, there's your top 3, and we're going to be joined in the booth here shortly by one of the gentlemen who had the very difficult task of ranking all these 14 riders here today. Grant Chopper Fielder. If you've been around slopestyle mountain biking and freeride since the beginning. You'll remember this guy. You saw some tail whips off.
Every single rider is just a silhouette. And today showed that, you know, there's no bias in what we do. I think we're here for a reason, and I believe we're going to...
So walk me through this chop.
So Nicholi started with a cork 7 drop. Well, I think that was the first jump after the boner with a twister, double flip there. I mean, banger after banger.
This was how he upped his score though, right?
This was where he had to add those extra moves because this was the only thing separating him from Rita. This was repeating from his first run, still a banger run. We thought like the whale tail was good enough, but he added that flip bar in, and that's the way that's where it separated the riders. And look at that.